Right, I think I'm live. I think we got this stuff all turned on here. Let's see. At the very least, you guys are chatting comments already. Hey, Victor, MPS, delightful to see you guys. Oh, how fun! This is so nice. I'm looking forward to tonight. This should be a fun run. Not because there's anything especially exciting, but I'm starting to get the hang of how simple Baldur's Gate 1 is. And the last time we streamed on Sunday, and then I did a little bit of a second playthrough yesterday night so that I could get a look at some other things that are going on, learned a few things. For example, when you go to fast travel, I was really puzzled because it's like there's one zone and then there's one zone over here and then there's another one over there and there's nothing there. Big map for so little to be there. Turns out when you go to the edge of a map, you can fast travel, and you can fast travel from this side of the map in any of the directions you want to go in. But unless you go to like the eastern side of a zone when you come in, you don't know if there's any stuff off to the east. Who knew, right? So all of a sudden I was like, oh, wait a minute. When I go to the west, a new zone appears next to where I'm at. So I got to go around and find all of the zones that were to the east, west, south of where I was going or whatever. So then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, so it's not just that there's four little weird zones that are separated by these great distances. It's that there's lots of little zones and you just go in them and you go around and you go, oh, look, a skeleton. Oy, I died. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, look, a skeleton. Now I can survive this. And then you go for a while and then you find a bear. And then you find a hobgoblin and he's got a sword that says so and so sword. So so it's really fun because it's such a simplistic thing, and I keep trying to make it complicated in my head. But it really is it's kind of my level of vibe with something. So it's like, oh no, this is just sit down, chill, have a good time. So that's what I'm going to do, and by extension, I'm going to force you guys to also enjoy yourselves. Where did you wait? You found skeletons where? Are you playing Baldur's Gate 1? Tell me. You sure as hell didn't find skeletons in Flight Simulator. That's for damn sure. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, you got the. Was that in the? What was it? The Sedlet's Monastery graveyard that was there. That was a freakishly interesting. Oh, there goes Mister Seymour. That was a freakishly interesting area that was. I'm gonna let the cat out. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Here we are again. Let's see. So, oh, you know what? I got to shut off all of the work-related stuff that's here. Kill the browsers. And then database stuff here. Shut off Discord. If I don't shut off Discord, I end up, if I accidentally get a bunch of work colleagues in here, they're just going to ruin everything. We don't want that. So, no, nobody, nobody outside my immediate family has any idea that I do this in the evenings. So that's if I don't I don't think I work with anybody that would think that this was a particularly interesting thing to do. So it is just what it is. Oh, at one of the ponds south of the map, not far from the Miller place. Okay. Oh, nice. Have you picked a new game to play yet? Yeah, it's unfortunately that's a fairly common thing. So we get something to drink here, and then we'll get the game shoved into the screen here. There's no hurry, right? I'm gonna be here for a couple of few hours. You guys are like, well, we're not really gonna pay attention anyway, so who cares? Phones? Oh yeah, yeah, I never I got distracted by the this Baldur's Gate thing, so I haven't really. I have a Kingdom Come Deliverance. I got all this stuff queued up to watch and record and finish, and I'm like, yeah, I'm already on to something else. But it's good that it's Baldur's Gate 1 and not 3. Otherwise, I'd never get back to KCD and finish up. But little by little, it's getting there. Fable. Wow. Oh my God, the Mass Effect series would be fun to do too. I'll let you take first crack at that. But my God, that was a fun sequence. That was a um, other than the third one was okay, sort of, and then the ending was, but uh, but but in context of the three, it was still really fun. It was really enjoyable. It wasn't like I lost interest halfway through the game. I just kind of wanted it to be different. But man, that was a good series. That was really exciting. That was interesting too because in Mass Effect there were there was so much. Okay, so where's my game? Let's see. That's weird. Oh, there. Okay, it came in. Um, in the Mass Effect series, back when it was fresh and new and being made, I remember when they came out with the second one, and as they were getting ready to release it, people were saying, "Well, I sure hope the combat is better than it was in the first one because it was really stupid." And I was like, I thought it was actually really fun. I didn't have any feeling like it was horribly stupid or whatever. But I guess maybe I'm just really easy to please in that regard. If it feels exciting and I win at least most of the time, then it works for me. But I don't know what kind of complexity people were looking for. But and then after two came out, a lot of what I heard was, well, they changed it, but it's not any better. It's just different. So I don't know. I always thought all of them were really fun. So Subatai, hello, good to see ya. Hope everything's going good for you up in the far north there. Relatively speaking, far north. So we are here. Just got this started up. Yeah, I waxed another character yesterday. Oh, that was Kagane. That was right after I got him in this dumb little town here. I needed to go back and check and see
Huh,
if this
you're a queer fellow.
if this little thief has leveled up or not. She has. Yes, she has leveled up. Okay, good. Because we need to do some stuff where we are going to go around and loot some chests because there were a whole bunch of the chests that I couldn't open in this Baragos town last time we were playing, and it turns out that there was some good stuff in there. I sort of cheated in my second playthrough. I checked all the chests in town and like, oh, son of a bitch, this is good. So I got to run around in this town and make sure that there's nothing that I haven't tried opening. Turns out nobody gives it a fat F if you just go in and take their stuff, which is interesting. Maybe they care later in the game, but I don't know. 21 degrees. Um, is the smoke from fires or is it just like pollution smoke? Yeah, I agree with you, Victor. It's wildfires. Okay, yeah, that's no fun. So rain is good if that comes in. Um, Used to live in uh, rural part of California for a while, and that was they occasionally would have wildfires, and it gets nasty. It's not a lot of fun. So yeah, it is. I remember before we moved to Mount St. Helens in Washington, blew up not too long. I actually lived in Portland for a while too, so not too long before I came to Portland, that took off. And I know that was just hellish because there's ash in all directions for hundreds and hundreds of miles around where the volcano went off. So yeah. Okay, we'll double check here.
I'm gone.
Okay, good. That's what I need you to be, is gone.
This way.
Okay, this way. We'll go this way. Oh, did she do this room already? Oh, she already looted everything. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it was. I think I was in my 40s back then. Maybe 50s.
Spit it out. I'm on it.
Actually, that was, I don't even know how much of an adult I was way back then. So, oh, wacky, crazy stuff.
What you want? I'm gone.
You rang. Right, what's this then?
Yeah. I know as a fairly recent adult, I spent a little time actually, learning about what went on up there in terms of the science and the after effects and that kind of thing. It's just fascinating. My wife and I are both fascinated by archaeology, and so Vesuvius and that region around there is just incredible.
I've done had enough of this.
I love how throughout my whole life they've continued to explore and dig down that city, and they keep finding more and more things, even as recently as last year. So it's really cool stuff.
I serve the flaming fist.
Huh? Wait, arrest for robbery? Oh, that's interesting. Huh. I don't really want to give you any money. But maybe if I just slash him up. I don't know.
Gorion would have none of this.
Nah.
Tis shameful.
Never mind. So I got to figure out why that happened. Oops, nope, not that one. Load game. Yeah, okay, let's try this again.
I'm on it. I'm on it.
Why did that happen?
You're a queer. This way.
This city is a blight on the land.
Yeah.
Better to have let the land grow wild.
Yeah, I heard that there's the beginnings of suspicious activity there. So it's going to be interesting. But you're right though. You listen to geologists who are like, "Oh, it's imminent." What do you mean, like next week? Like, no, within the next 300 to 500 years, or next week. Hard to tell. So.
What you want? This way.
Okay, so now he didn't notice. I guess. All right. So there is some risk. That's the first time that's ever happened to me.
I've done had enough of this.
You rang. Sorted.
Okay, so we got that one all taken care of. Oh, I remember. There was a big house up here. Somewhere. Where are you? Where's my big house? No. There's like a big grand something. Was it over
Sorted.
here? That's the inn. Well, that's another place I haven't been into anyway, so that's fine. Oh wait, I needed to go get that. Okay. I need to go get. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Victor. There it is. That was the big house. Oh, that was all this junk out here. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we are again.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
Go on then. I'm on it. Sorted.
I'm going to be kind of cheap here because I already know that that there's a cool thing
I
upstairs.
care not.
We're
I'm
just going
gone.
to send her up there to get it. After that, I can move on and do something different other than run around
I've
this
done
dumb
had
little
enough
town
of
all the
this.
time. Even the party members are starting to get impatient. One of them was telling me, "It's nice that you want to have your own path, but you got to take me down south." So, don't want to disappoint our party members. Let's see. Okay. Some of these were still not possible to get open. Though there were, it's hard to know. It's hard to know whether it's effectively impossible to open or whether it's just really difficult. Because there we are. That's my little wand friend. Give that to. Hello. No. Because sometimes I've had one where 5 or 6 tries later, all of a sudden it pops open. So let's see. Yeah. You can keep trying it a few times at least. 4, 5, 6. Nah. Hopeless is what we'll call that one. All right, back down the stairs. We get nearer to identify that wand. Oh, you know what? I'm also just going to toss all the gem crap off on her too. Okay, Nira. Oh, I had a mace also. All right. Well, let's start with the wand. Identify that. It is a lightning bolt wand. Arr. That was good stuff. And she's going to keep that because she can use it and she doesn't do much damage otherwise. So that's good. Can I put all these gems in the gem bag? I sure can. I'm not sure if that's really necessary, but we're going to do that. Okay. And then we need to identify that mace, which means I need to rest. Oh.
I'm gone.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
There we go.
Sorted.
All right. Sorted. Well, at this point, we can go into the Red Sheaf Inn. I think. All right, just to be on the safe side, we saved the game. Let's see if we can go find that bard.
You're at the end of your rope, I'll wager.
Oh, this guy. Okay. So he's going to kill me. Another assassination attempt. You know, it's like people don't like me. Why doesn't everybody like me? Let me look at this face. Come on. Everybody should want to be around me. Even if my name weren't Pickle Flute. Price is a price, a head is a head, and whenever the two meet, there's old Karloff making his living. It's nothing personal. All right, well then, frying you won't be personal either. And maybe Nira can now... No, I don't have any room to do any of this stuff. Oh, you know what?
Rang.
Screw this noise. Let's just go outside.
Sorted.
Good. Okay.
Right, what's this then?
Everybody over here.
I could really use Tensor's floating bandage over here.
Okay.
What is it this time?
Well, that's probably not going to work, but why don't you shoot him with your wand? And that didn't do as much damage as it should have. Damage.
You rang? My turn to save the day.
Dang. Oh, man. It bounced. Wow. Damn. Okay. Something about sounds like a blast. Nice. That was unexpectedly fabulous. And we're unexpectedly injured too. So, spellcaster lady.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah, that you would be the one. Oh, you know what? Never mind. We should just grab our party.
Go on, then.
We got to rest anyway to give her her identify spell back. We just go over here and take care of that. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, we can go in the inn now.
Right, what's this then?
Oh, wait. I'm panicking. Why am I panicking? It's not like this is a difficult game. Okay. Here. Seriously, you guys. Alright. Now, chainmail. How nice. Medium shield, a letter, a battle axe, and some gold. Alright. I just need to find somebody who can actually wear chainmail, and we're in good shape here. I don't know if the bard can. I don't think he can. Bards are pretty weak sauce.
Sorted.
And that one's locked. Who is this? Oh, he's pasted pretty bad. Okay. Here, come in. Talk to this guy here first.
You want
he-
some whiskey?
Merchant. That's not going to help much, but we do that. At least get the identify spell. Oh, everybody got their hit points back, so that was easy. Tell me about this mace. The Stupefier +1. 10% chance of stunning a target for a round. Okay. 1d6 +2 crushing. Khalid. 1d6 plus 2. That's 3 to 8. This is 2 to 8. Speed factor is 8. Let's give it to him. Why not? Those shouldn't really matter for the moment. Yeah. All right, good. So that's taken care of. And then she's got some stuff that isn't gems. We don't really care about that. You should... Oh, you are still encumbered. What is all this junk? That's why he's so encumbered. Split. Oh, that's right. It's from that dude who died because... Commoner. Isn't what's his name still in here? Wait, who are you? Well, that's Purdue. Okay. Commoner. Didn't what's his name stick around? Or did we already kill him off earlier? Oh, I think we already lost him from before. Here, we got to save this game because that was a major victory. Thank goodness we had that wand.
You're a queer. This way.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tell me what you find. Oh, it opened. 9 gold. That was worth it.
I serve the flaming
Oh, for F's
fist.
sake. All right, well, this is weird. This didn't really happen up until just now in this playthrough. So I was very surprised that it was so easy to steal and get away with it, but I guess it's not that easy.
Something on your mind?
Okay. All right, let's see here. At the risk of just wasting my
You're a
time
queer
completely,
fellow.
although that is sort of the purpose of this whole stream, is to waste time. So, are we being naughty? Apparently we are.
I've done had
Glad
enough
to
of
meet
this.
you, friend.
Whatever. Just, I've been here for so long, and now you want to tell me all about the town I'm in.
What you want? This way.
It's not quite at the level of feeding dog meat to Mutt or choking out bath attendants, but we are thieving. We're stealing things because up until today it didn't make any difference. Maybe I saved the game enough over the last couple of days that it's now it said, okay, open the floodgates. I don't know. Maybe I should hide in the shadows or something before I do this, huh? Doesn't seem to matter here. Sleeping people, they shouldn't, should wake at the noise or something, but they shouldn't like notice me stealing stuff, like all this gold. Nope, go here. What are you doing? There we go. Oh. There. I don't know what the, I'm probably making too much of it. It's probably just a random chance. With with this game, I so often am like, oh, let's try to figure this complex thing out. And it's like, no, we just roll a D20 every time we, and then if it's a 1, then that's just what happens. That was one of the things that bothered me a bunch about the early Dungeons and Dragons rules were that there was, you know, saving throws, all that stuff. It was done on a D20, right? So you would roll, and you would roll a 1, and so then you go, oh no, that's a critical miss. So now this horrible thing happens, which is 5% chance. And that means that no matter how skilled you are, no matter how good you are, for any kind of a combat throw or a saving throw, anytime you had to roll a d20 and 20 was critical hit and 1 was critical miss, you had a 5% chance of either of those, no matter how experienced you were or how new you were. And I never liked that. That was always a bone of contention. I remember.
Right, what's this then?
I think in the early '80s they came out with new alternate rules that had some kind of a system for figuring out, you know, some kind of a sliding scale, so that the more experienced you got, the less likely you were to do critical misses or whatever. But yeah, I know, it's fascinating stuff. And there's a weapon shop in town, so if we go over here and we spend the night and they open up the weapon shop, maybe we can sell some of this armor here and weapons. As soon as Pickle Flute, the fat and heavy, gets to where he needs to go. All right, here, hang on. Pick up the chainmail, give it to you. Oh, wait a minute. Can she wear chainmail? Really? Not usable by Druid. That's good, Victor. You missed, well, nothing. I got caught for stealing again. Bar Druid. Okay, so to splint mail, you can't use that. 160 out of 170. So that now we should be okay. There we go.
Right, what's this then?
You want some whiskey?
All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. Damn it, what was I thinking? All right, let's see here. Buy and sell. You know what? Do you have any? No, you know what? I can get them down the road just as easily. Oh, this was a spiffy helmet. I need to take a quick look at that. Worn out boots. Oh, that's right. That was the stuff from Landrin. Oh, we got to go back up there. You know what? We just do that. as much as it feels boring, it'll be a quest completion, and that will help speed the leveling of some of our pathetically scary, dangerous people. Okay. So we've rested for 8 hours now. Out we go. Yes, now it's light time. Is that over here? Yeah.
Right, what's this then?
Yes. Streaming along. We're gonna be at a bit of a, well, no, we're not. I was gonna say we're gonna be at a bit of a disadvantage for the time being, because we only have 5 party members. You know what? The last 2 party number 6s that we've had have been kind of lame. So
I can make whatever you wish for a wee.
We're not losing out on too much. What is up with it? I gotta check that helmet. Still, large shield, sell it. Bastard sword, dump it. Medium shield, we can dump that. Don't need a battle axe for anything. We check the inventory of other folks as we go. Small shield, hello. It's a nothing. Small shields. Studded leather armor. You know what? We'll let you hold on to that for now. There may be somebody who needs that at some point. Nobody wants that for now. That's fine. And then, is there just like regular arrows that she could buy? Because she's starting to run a little tiny bit low. Arrow, where's my arrows? Here we are. Buy, please. And then near us, she can buy another set of bullets. Here we go. That should get us set up more nicely here. Here we go. Ah, that's good. Oh, yeah. No, I think you should play it, because then we can pretend like we have this big drama thing going, like one of us really cares. Oh, man. All right, so we got to return those boots back to Baragost here. There we go. See, now I have finally learned I can just jump from here to the, no, bears, friendly arm. That's where we're going. Talking to myself. Yeah. Well,
I'm on it.
I'll tell you what, though, ever since last week when you had mentioned that you'd been playing cribbage with your dad, I think we gotta. I'll send you an email about it or something. But we gotta set up like a double stream or something where we each do a stream and we play a little cribbage. We should see if we can get some kind of free or almost free online thing that'd let us play that. That would be a fun thing. You're gonna clean my clock, but that's just fine.
Sorted.
Oh wait, this is, yeah, we're gonna go see Landrin. That's where we're going here.
Right, what's this then?
Yeah, it just sounds like so damn much fun.
I'm on it.
We'll set that up.
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
Bentley is a kindly man. It's I finally, my wife and I sat down. We made a list. ADHD household, all of the stuff that we've been trying to keep in our heads, and all of the stuff that we keep dropping, and then we get all really stressed because we need to do everything all at once because we can't keep track of the things we really should do. So last weekend we sat down and we made a list of every little thing that we wanted to get done this summer, prioritized it. It's nice, and everything is nice and neat and organized now. But we're in summer mode now, and we've because it's like light outside and it's not snowing and this kind of thing. So he's like, oh my God, we have 2.5 months before it goes back to being nasty again. So I'm spending a lot of time not doing YouTube and doing other things. I know it sounds ridiculously unhealthy, but so be it. So my time's a little limited and unexpected in terms of when, oh my God, we're doing this this weekend. Okay. But we're knocking off a bunch of tasks and things. So it's good. 300 experience, worn out boots. We got some gold for that. That's good. And she said, talk to me again if you have more. I have more. Pesky spiders. Yes. 200 experience. So we're up to 500 now and another 100 gold. And then I think we had
A stout hammer will fix most any bandit.
And we got it again. Oh, we got the possessions, which was like, oh, that was the wine. All right. So then we got another 300 experience and a little bit more gold. Awesome. Good. That was worth it. Nobody leveled up, but does it really matter? Does it? Yeah.
Go on then.
How close are we? Ooh, he's getting close. And then 800 to go, 1,800 to go. I wonder, oh yeah, when I don't have 6 people in my party, I think, can I reform and just kick his dead self out of the, no, it doesn't look like it. Anyway, I thought there was a reform button. Quick loot. Anyway, I shouldn't waste too much time on this, but nah, screw it. We'll figure it out. Okay, so we just got a ton of experience, so we will go ahead and save at this point to prevent me from getting in trouble. And then we can resume here. Penny a point, 10 cents a game. He owed the guy 11 cents after the trip. That's really sweet. Oh, man.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
That's cool. Quarterstaff. Okay. Just a little ring. I serve the flaming fist. No, you don't. Good. Huh. Yeah. Gotcha there.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Ryan would be proud of me picking this dude's lock. Nope, he's not having it here. We're gonna go somewhere else. Try one of these others. Nah, never mind. Let's get out of here.
You rang.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Right, what's this then?
We got to figure out a way to do it
I'm
for
on
personal honor or something. If I tell my wife, hey, I set up a stream, me and Victor are going to play cribbage.
Right, what's this
She'd be
then?
like, oh, that's really fun. If I say something like, me and Victor are going to gamble on cribbage and I will probably lose all of our money, then I will end up doing it as a single man. So we, there's, that's not worth the risk, but All right, let's go. We're going to go back down to this place where something... Okay, so now... See, this is the thing. Now, we got to go down to Baragost, because that's as far south as I can get. Yeah, that's the truth. Oh my goodness.
Sorted.
Well, a million years ago, I used to be a futures trader, and boy, does that ever teach you a lot about risk management. Unless it doesn't teach you a lot about risk management. And the big difference there is you can either lose all your money really slowly or you can do it right away, depending on your taste for risk. So, but yeah, that's for sure. Keep everything contained. All right, good. So now I can go here, because that wasn't on the map before. Aha! In this map...
Right, what's this then? That's about enough for one day.
What? You want to rest here in the middle of nowhere now?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it
Oh
look.
my gosh,
I'm tired.
What a bunch of whiners. Okay, here. I'll save the game. And we'll let you little cream puffs take a nap, okay? Let's see. Rest. Okay. That resting screen was one of the is one of the things that I actually remember from when I played the game the first time. I have all of these little funny things that I hear or see in the game where I'm like, wait, I know that. There's something that the bandits say. Sometimes, not all the time, but early in the game, one of the bandits that I ran into in the Gibberling, that's fine. Screw you guys. We're gonna just go get him.
For the fallen!
One of the thieves said something along the lines of, I kicked him in the head and then he was dead. Haha. And I was like, wait a minute, I know that from somewhere. Where do I know that from? Oh, I know that from this game. So it's weird that they had the... A gem. And not a gem. There. Well, I guess I can zoom in, huh? It tends to simplify things. So apparently the game made a big impact on almost middle-aged me. But not enough of an impact that it changed my life and I remembered it forever. Right. This is a ghoul. All right.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Possibly so. Wait a minute, your blade. I got Imoen and Nira. Yeah, that's as it should be. I got 3 people. Okay, he didn't have anything. Got 3 people with swords. One guy's got a crushing mace, so if we do, I don't remember whether this, I don't think the skeletons were here. I think they were in the high hedge zone, but I don't really remember. Okay. Spooky music. Okay. Ooh. An Ogrelon. I've never met one of them. I think I'm going to have Nira shoot it. Just because I haven't saved in a... What is this helmet? Oh, here I go again. It's a decorative helmet. It doesn't have any function that is special, but it is still a useful helmet. Oh, and he looks so cool. It's got like little dragon wings on it. We'll wear that from now on. Scroll case. Oh, I didn't know you had that. Here, give that to Nira. Yeah, Nira. Oh, there's two of them.
Uh-huh.
Here, I think you should blast them. Oh. Ooh, okay. So, they're not badly injured. So that wasn't such a bad thing. They are not as terrifying as I thought they would be. Go get him.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Well, they did a little bit of damage, so it wasn't a bad thing.
Right, what's this then?
Ooh, a zircon gem. That was it. No. And a scroll. What sort of a scroll? Dearest Miriam, the road has been difficult. I have safely. I think it'd be wiser. Always and forever row. Oh, that was a somebody somewhere. History of the Dead 3. Oh Lord. Oh, that's right. That was from that. That was from that one guy in that place we went. We traded. He had me get him a book, and then he gave me another book and pretended like I was grateful for that. So if it's not something I can eat or buy something to eat, I don't care. Ooh, good question. We'll see if Subutai is reading his chat, or if he's asleep. Shouldn't be asleep. It's the middle of the day over there, but you never know. All right, so this was a nothing. This was just a big sunken house. All right, fair enough. Excuse me. What? Spare no one. All right. Well, we will start then with you. Okay. That was unexpectedly simple. No, this is just junk. Well, hobgoblins were supposed to have something for me.
Get over here.
I don't remember what it was though. Oh, he has arrows. And that was the end of that. Yes, arrow is good. Short bow. Is it just the one? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, mate.
Oi, who are you? Bub snicked. Keep low and quiet. Can you smell it? Ogres on the breeze. 2, maybe more. Well, what you're smelling is dead ogres, I think. I sure could use another talented hunter in the party. I work alone. Take a walk, kiddo. Wow. Kiddo. I'll kid your o, he said menacingly. What is this? It's a cave. That's the truth. It's one of the really remarkable things. We humans we are wired. You know, we have certain pathways into our brain, and certain types of stories. It's the same story every damn time, and it just does. 5 potions of healing. It just does not matter. We don't care. It's the same one. We just want to hear the next version of what happened when that monster got defeated. You know, and it's so good. The princess. I mean, the prince. The daughter of the. You know, it's all that. Tell me you're not attacking me. Bat has nothing to say to you. It's the hero's journey. That's exactly right. And okay, Pickle doesn't need any more. You have 1. That's good enough for a ranged character. Oh, Jaheira, you do not have any. You need a couple of these because whoops. What did I do? Oh, that's right. It's a double click. And then you have just 1, and you're always getting hurt, so you get 1. And then you have also none. That's not good. Do I have 2 left? Just give the last 2 to you then. Now we're good. Even though you're ranged, you're a magician. If we can keep her alive long enough, she also seems like kind of a major character figure here too. So we got to be careful with this one if we can. See if we can keep that one here from dying. Well, that was nice.
I'm on it.
A cave with some stuff.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
Oh wow, a whole bunch of them here. And then suddenly we can't hit anything.
I could use a little patching on.
Oi, oi. Yeah, oh man.
Spit it out.
Healing potion. Good. Because I forgot to save. Oh no. Wait, who was that running away? Was that one of the hobgoblins? Yeah, okay. My god, I'm confused here. Alright, here we go.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Yeah, okay. We'll come back for you later. We're gonna take care of this guy.
You rang.
Oh,
Get
my
over
heart's
here.
really not in
There we
this.
go. Oh, it was only a short-term fear. All right.
I'm on it.
Well, that was a large group. A what now? A water star gem. I vaguely Zhurlong's boots. Oh, he was that. Oops, he was that dude in the tavern that we murdered because he was so effing annoying. He was pickpocketing us every time we talked to him. Oops, nope, take him. So good, so we found those, that's good. Magic missile, that's worth selling. Okay. And then a little ring. I don't have any room. Alright. Sort this stuff briefly here, then we'll save. This goes to Nira for identification. Can you identify this? Yes, you still have a spell. Plus to move silently, plus to hide in shadows. Very nice. So not only do we get our gold back, but we get to keep that dude's boots now. So that's a good thing. On to the thief. Now she'll never be detected again. Or something. Let's see. Send the gems to Nira because she's got a gem bag. And the jewelry's probably not a gem, but we'll send it to her anyway. Wait a minute. Oh, I have a place where I can put things. Amulet. Okay, it has no value. It has no gold necklace. Tiger cowrie shell necklace. Bluestone necklace. None of these actually do anything. They're just noisy stuff. All right. Put those in. And then yeah. Magic missile, we'll throw that at Nira too. She doesn't need it though. We got a couple of these. The gem goes here. All right. And then at the last, there was a ring. Okay, good. All set. Save the damn game. Whew. Okay, good. Good. Which one of your... It's a weird hybrid. The main character is Pickle Flute. So he is the person in the story. However, when like you have somebody talk to an NPC, as best I can tell, it's the party that talks to the NPC rather than the specific person. So you get the same dialogue whether the thief goes up and starts the conversation or Pickle Flute does or whatever. So it's kind of a weird thing. But the only difference that I can find is that when...
Really not in this.
Oh, wow.
Get over here!
Damn. Yeah, these guys are quick and easy. The only distinction that I can find is that if any of the other 4 or 5 people in the party die, then they just die, and you have to find a replacement for them at some point. If Pickle Flute dies, then it's an automatic game over and or session over, and you have to reload a save. Okay, good. Tomorrow is Wednesday. What, you doing the usual Thursday night or Thursday daytime tournament? Okay, good. I'm gonna pick this stuff up, see what this is. I am, that's another thing I'm looking forward to being able to come back to finding time for, so. Unsurprisingly, it's, I mean, y'all know this, is as soon as you end up spending a lot of time streaming and setting up events and stuff, then your ability to consume YouTube tends to go down. So my own consumption is somewhat less than it used to be. It's tough too with oh, I need to check the side map over here just to see what's here now that I'm here. Yeah, there's another one there now. Okay, good.
Sorted.
Check this one. Derp. Good. Now I got my next destination there.
Right, what's this then?
It doesn't help with the time zone difference either. I get six to 9 hours later. Okay. Squirrel. Okay. Yeah, it is definitely that.
Get over here!
I noticed too that having shifted over to being a producer of content and not just a consumer of it, that the perspective that I have on, you know, other people who are producing content, it's like, oh, I know what you're doing. So it's an interesting shift. In some ways too, it gives me, yeah, that's the thing too. Given the type of content that I produce, I would end up with more views and more stream activity if I were matching the US time, because there's a lot more activity. On the other hand, I feel really good that I get a chance to actually serve a market that's not you know, the typical one. So, and maybe that's also a benefit for me too. I got fewer screaming noises to try to be heard over. So, but I'll tell you what, one of the things that absolutely has happened since becoming a producer, Oldcasters, I'm assuming the temple and the school are higher level zones. I'm guessing High Hedge is too, so we'll see. But anyway, everybody wanted me to, my party members tell me I have to go to Nushkel, so they're probably helping show me the right directions.
Right, what's this then?
The one of the things that I have realized, having begun to produce content, I have massive more greater respect for people who are out there doing a good job of it. Because you know what? Doing a good job of streaming and making videos, it's not easy. And I'm sitting very much in a point where I'm like, Jesus, I hope I figure out how to do this someday. And I'm pretty comfortable with where I am, but not in the sense of I have it all figured out, more just in the sense of, what the, oh, I died. Okay, that explains that. So more in the sense of, you know, I expect to be in place X, and sure enough, I'm right about in place X now.
Sorted.
Okay. Was this after? Okay, was this after I identified the boots and stuff, or? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think so too, Victor. I think it helps. I get a little bit of activity in the US. I got a little bit of activity in Asia. and a little bit in Europe. And honestly, that's just fine for me. But it's nice. I'm not. I've never been someone who wants to go face to face against people who are already, in an established place. So, yeah. Yeah, and I was watching a few days ago about when I was on for the last tournament, that was that Monday maybe, I don't know, I don't remember when that was, a few days ago. I was really impressed at how many people were showing up to watch the stream live. That was really freaking awesome. That was really cool to see. So yeah, editing is a huge major skill, and it shows in terms of, I mean, there's certain things that actually work really well if you're going to edit, and if you do those things, your videos look better, and if you do those things really well, your videos look really good. And it's a real challenge to, I mean, I would love to be able to have a reason to have a semi-professional editor who could take my stuff and do something with it. I have this idea, I have this script, I want to do this, I want to do that, and then have them be able to say, oh yeah, totally, we'll set it up and it'll be like this. That would just be a dream come true. But
Orion would be proud of your actions.
I see people all the time who are trying to figure out, I need somebody to edit for me and I want to pay them $5 a video or something. I'm like, no. Even if that were possible, I wouldn't want to do that, because that's just like, I don't know, violently disrespectful. But I would love to be able to have a budget where I could work with someone and then see the video that they edited and think to myself, yeah, see, this is what I had in my head.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you down to size.
There you go. No, that's the thing, and it's just, I mean, it's outrageous. People think, it's like, what is that going to take them 5 minutes to do that? It's like, no, it's going to take them hours to research this and hours to do that. It's like, are you really wanting to pay people 32 cents an hour? What is wrong with you? It's a third world country. I don't care. It's wrong. But yeah, I hear you. I think there's a lot of intelligence in that. The biggest thing that I've managed to learn, I think, for me, because my editing is very, very simplistic. I record voiceover. I get a little bit of and the scripting part is easy. I know what I want to say, and it's not too difficult now that I've, over the last few months, learned how to speak again. It's not difficult to do that part, but in terms of finding footage to go along with it, where to introduce the footage, how to introduce the footage, how to blend the voice in, just dumb little things. Like, I was watching somebody who was explaining, as some couple of months ago, so I watched a video and they were talking about something. I think it was Scott Schaefer, one of the anti-scam people. Suddenly I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody's doing this. The people who are popular, where they have like a wide angle thing, and then they'll say something that's either a little emphasized or something else, and they focus in the camera by 20% or 25%. They just zoom in a little bit, and then they pop back out again. And there's some kind of little thing like that that's going on all the time. I'm like, And so then I start watching other people's videos. I'm like, wait a minute, is this really what everybody's doing? Yeah, everybody does that. Not me though, of course. So now I'm starting to figure out, like some idiot with a crayon. It's like, if I wanted to do that, where would I put those little? It's really dumb, but this is how we learn, right? So yeah, it's putting all that stuff. But anyway, so the one thing that I've managed to improve at isn't so much the quality of what I'm doing as much as it is I'm getting faster. So like the one that I just did the other day about, I can't even remember what it was that I did. It was the Otto von Berghoff video. That went together really, really fast. Yes, it's not that, it's really simple. It's not that in-depth. It's not that long. It's just, there's a few different clips. It took me just not too long to actually get the clips and just pull them out of a stream rather than get them, properly from the game. But then clipping all those things together inside Lightworks, it's finally starting to click. And I'm like, oh, why did this be so hard? You just put this here and you put that there and you bring these little clips in and you do this other thing and I appear to be done. So it's not getting that much better, but at least it's getting faster, which is a good thing. So, Burger Dude, hello. Good to see you and welcome. Glad that you're here. Did you bring me burgers? Seriously? Normally we want people to bring something, cake, cookies, burgers. It's all good, but I'm looking at the name. I'm thinking that would be a, good thing. Okay, that's right. Anyway, well, it's late and I've had dinner anyway, so that's okay. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here. I'm about to go make a fool of myself here. What, Gibberling? Why did they waste me last time? Or maybe they didn't. Maybe that was something else.
Flaming, or possibly frosty.
My blade will cut you down to size.
All right, who just got injured? Oh, that was that frickin' Khalid. I swear this dude cannot keep himself alive.
Nature's
All right,
servant
well,
awaits.
you know what? You're gonna have to bail out this guy because he cannot stay alive to save his life. Oh man, yeah. Burgers are a that's happy food for me. I'd be honest, any food is happy food. Well, almost any food is happy food for me. But damn, that stuff is good. Even with Norwegian beef, it's still good.
Spit it out. Right, what's this then?
I think that was one of the things. That was one of the things that took some getting used to, and even though it doesn't matter, especially now, it's still something I notice. Beef in Norway tastes different. It is not the same. It's got to be the food that they're feeding them, but it's not the same flavor. And I find that pretty interesting. I always thought that beef is beef, but no, it's really not.
Flaming, or possibly frosty. Death.
Boom! Damn! What the heck was that? It was dramatic, whatever it was. I wonder if that was his amazing mace. Allergic to kiwis, of all things. That's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I expect you... Hopefully you don't end up in shock from eating one, but they have flavor. It's a little different. It's really hard to explain. I kind of miss the flavor of the beef that I grew up with, but that's probably because I grew up with it. rather than because it was necessarily, you know, better or more interesting or something. Did I do this? Yeah. My sister-in-law
Right, what's this
is,
then?
she is deathly allergic to fish of any kind. To the, like deathly allergic. She carries an EpiPen in case something goes wrong. I feel really sorry for the people who have like peanut or wheat, you know, major allergies, because it's really hard to get away from that stuff. Yeah, allergies to eggs. I'm allergic to small children, but I... No. You am the law. Wait. Whoa, these guys were the ones that got me. Why are you attacking me? They're injured. I don't get it. Well, whatever. I don't remember, yeah. Oh, that's a cool thing. Yeah, it can shift and change, I guess. I got a sensitivity to cornmeal, of all things. Back when I was in my late teens and early 20s, I worked in a pizza place where they used cornmeal. You know, they had like this multi-level oven for making pizzas. And we would throw in cornmeal to absorb the grease that was on the shelves. And I worked so many hours and was usually working at the ovens. And so my arms and hands just got coated in cornmeal. And that was great for the first few years. And then near the end of my career as a pizza cooking person, life got better. It got to where my arms would just itch like crazy, and they would get little red bumps on them and stuff. I couldn't figure out what was going on until I realized it was the cornmeal. A couple of years later, I happened to come across some cornmeal, and it got on my skin, and almost a couple of minutes later, it's like outbreak again. But it only lasted for a couple of years, 3, 4, or 5 years after I did that. Then it just went away again. So yeah. Let's see. You're gonna have to flame or lightning these dudes. Hang on.
What is it this time?
Oh, I thought I told you to zap them. And then I need you guys.
You rang.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Go on then.
You're a queer fellow.
Can
I need y'all to get the hell out of the way. Oh yeah. That sort of seemed to work. Not as well as I'd hoped, though.
You rang?
I don't think this is going to end well. I think these guys are too strong for me, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not able to hit them. Okay, here we're going to do this again.
Spit it out.
What you want?
You've a task.
You have need of me?
Right,
Let's
what's
see
this
if I
then?
can.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh.
What is it this time? Stand back and watch this.
You rang.
You rang?
Yes! Fish and chips is awesome! Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Fish and chips has always been a just a delightful experience. Here we go. We're down to just one of them now, so maybe this will be okay. Yeah, you keep telling me that, all right? Here, Nira.
Uh-huh.
You should be helping me out here.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yeah, I cannot risk a critical hit taking yourself out. There we go. We're getting there. The thing is, I don't know if this is going to be a faction problem or not. It doesn't look like it. I really don't understand why they got mad at me. Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah. It can at that. I have...
Go on, then. I'm on it.
Salmon is actually one of the things that is pretty readily available and easy to get to in, here in Norway. It's not that outrageous. A helmet. All right. I don't really feel like taking. Oh, plate mail. Hello. Oh, that was worth it. That was worth the trouble here. Take another one. Slowed, cannot move. Yeah. I used to spend a lot of time going up to Alaska. No, not a lot of time. For many years, I would spend some time in Alaska in Southeast in Sitka. And we back then you could just kind of go either to the dock or to the buying co-op on the dock, and you just go, hey, you got a silver salmon? You know, what do you want to, if you have like a 8 or 9 kilogram salmon, what can you do for us? And they'd be like, oh yeah, we got this one right here. It just got off the boat. It's $2.50 a pound, or something like that. And it's like, wow, it's $18 a pound in the stores, but buy it from the dock where the fishermen are bringing it in. And they weren't doing that to be generous. It's just that was the buying price down there, and they weren't going to get any more for it. So armor class 3, armor class 4. Okay, so this is definitely an improvement. We're going to do that. And then we're going to pass this on to Khalid because he cannot stay alive. And we're going to Khalid, and we give you that. And we need to, let's see, he's encumbered. And then, now he's not. Okay. Yay. Peasant food. Yeah. Yeah, that's the truth. It's only it only stays that way until it gets popular, and then not so much. Oh, now you are encumbered. This is not good. There. I think we got it all balanced out. I gotta go sell this extra junk here at some point. Sure wish I had another party member I could bob some of this stuff off on. But so he's got his plate armor. Does anybody else? Nobody else in the party at the moment is eligible for plate armor. And you got more of it here. I'm going to regret not having this if I don't take it. So then we got to see if there's something I can, if I can dump something. Pseudo splint mail. Yep, that works. Okay. looks like we've almost... Yeah, we're just about done the whole map here.
Right,
so.
what's this then?
Oops.
You rang.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Oi, whoa, whoa! Pickle flute. Oh, I didn't even save either.
Go on then.
Man. Shoo! Okay. Save the game. I'm not in combat. What's the matter with you?
Right, what's this then? Spit it out.
Let's see here. Yeah, now we can save. Okay, good. We did it. Okay, that was everything, right? You know what? I should probably risk resting here just because.
Even with infravision, I prefer the daylight.
Yeah, me too. Let's see if we can rest until daylight. That is nice. Yeah. Head smashed in buffalo jump. Head smashed in buffalo jump. Okay. Oh, interesting. In order to be able to slaughter them afterwards. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Up here, in our town, they have rock carvings that have been made by people starting about 7,000 years ago. So down along where the water's edge used to be, there's these huge fields where they were chipping away and making pictures and stories and that sort of thing. So and most of the scenes, the oldest ones, are these giant complex stories, but they have depictions of fences that have been set up, and then you can see hunters with spears and arrows that are driving reindeer and moose into the enclosures in order to kill them. There's another scene that they have on another rock where they have people that are hunting they're not hunting in the water, but there's people with what they think are big noisemakers or something in the boats behind reindeer and moose that are in the water, and they're trying to drive them into the water so that they're easier to kill when they're in there. It's fascinating stuff. So dress up in bison pelts while they herded them out and roped. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Why do I have to do that? Well, because it's your turn to learn. Your turn to learn whether you can do it or that. And also Edgar, he didn't learn, so he's dead. Your turn.
Yep.
Wait 4 hours for that. And then we're in a new zone. We don't know what's here. So now we have to go find out. And we saved just before we jumped.
I've done had
No,
enough of
no,
this.
no, not you. not
You rang,
Everyone.
sorted.
Yeah, head smash. For real. Oh man, that's cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a legend, or there's a place down the road about, I don't know, 20 minutes to the south here as you get into the interior. There's a little river there, and there's this little beautiful little. It's not a waterfall like a giant Niagara Falls waterfall, but it's this, there's a little cascade, and there's some drops that are, 10 or 15 meters down. And the name of the place is Pikafossen, which is little girl's waterfall. And the legend there was that there was a young girl who was part of the Sami community here, and she was supposed to be minding the reindeer, and she didn't do quite what she was supposed to do, and so some of the reindeer fell in the river and drowned. At least that's if I remember remembering the legend correctly. So Dad got really angry that she had done that, and so he put her in a barrel and tossed her in the river too. Just and then she went over the waterfall because he was so mad that she had let the reindeer get hurt. So that was a pretty grim tale.
I'm on it.
And I was talking to a local person here at one point, and I'd asked something along the lines of, well, but was there any
I'm on it.
was there any truth to that story? Because it sounds pretty grim. And she was like, oh, yeah, it happened. That's not a fairy tale. That was actually something that happened, 150 years ago or 200 years ago or whatever. And so it turns out it was pretty grim. She survived though, and the people that she bumped into when she got done going down the river in a barrel and almost drowning, they just said, well, hey, you're here. You can come live with us. And so she did. She never went back to the village. So crazy stuff.
For the fallen!
Spot. Yeah, locations. Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Controlling the food supply. I'll tell you what, I come here for the for the. You guys are fascinating folks. So it's delightful. I learn all kinds of stuff talking to you guys. It's a delightful experience. Yeah, I think it does. Portal Bendar Winden. Okay, Airbender. Yeah, and that's both because it's scary, but then also because humans tend to be pretty much the same in every generation all around the world. So it's just a lot of that stuff that goes on in reality. Kind of hard to be a hermit when people kept pestering for hints. Read a book, people. Portal Bender Winden does so command. Get out of my yard. Get off my lawn. Wow. Okay, that was interesting. And pretty much useless. Oh, here, we'll save. I don't want to have to talk to him again. Those are the two best times to save a game. When you've just achieved something important and when you really don't want to do some tedious thing over again. All right, show me. Show me. This little spot is... Oh, never mind. No, never mind. There's nothing there. Yeah. Yeah. Can I cross the river? No. Oh, there's a little bridge. But I don't want to take the bridge. At least not yet. Oh, is that another one of those little caves? No. It just looks like a cave. Dang it. That's all right. Oh. So there's two ways on the island, or to get on the island, and they don't, either one of them lead anywhere. All right. Back up here. Yep, I'm almost as good of a voice actor as I am a video editor. It's interesting that it's an island and there's no way to get to it. Right then.
Don't touch me. I might
What?
catch something.
Lord Foreshadow. All right. Lord Ribald's full dress costume affairs. Okay. Neverwinter. Waterdeep. The City of Splendors. I don't suppose you'd happen to need a pair of golden pants, would you? Does not appear to have done. All right, well, that was another very useful encounter. There's not as much here as there are in some zones.
Right, what's this then?
Yet. There could be something really exciting any second now, just around the corner. Oh dear, Pickleflute is actually fairly injured. That's good to have noticed before we got into combat. Let's see.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Heal that dude if you would, please. Thank you so much. Now it's all better.
Go on then. I'm on it.
It's pretty, though. You know, it's an ISO game. It's old, not especially sophisticated by today's standards, but it is even so. They put in nice colors in places. They have little birds that fly by. The mountains are interesting to see. Yeah. No, 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 no. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, can you not go there? Really? Oh, maybe because it was... Okay. It was not explored yet. Oh, and that's that portal dude. Okay. All right. Nothing of consequence. All right. So then we're back up here. Lots of walking. Chug, chug.
Spare no one.
Spare no one.
Spare no one. Forward march. Forward march.
Okay, somebody's going to have to hit somebody at some point. Oh, I guess it's getting better. There we go. I love how sometimes they get jibbed for absolutely no... Oi, yeah.
No! Can I help you?
You've a task?
Spit it out.
What are you two doing?
I care not.
What is it
You
this
three?
time?
That was pretty interesting. At last?
Nature's
that's...
servant
yeah.
awaits.
It's okay for you to get back in the fight now that you... Well, there was...
As good as done.
Okay.
You rang. I'm on it.
Okay. It looks like there should be something in there, but there isn't. All right, what do we got? More arrows. That's good. Short bow. A gem. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff over here. That's interesting. More arrows. And necklace. And short bow. Okay. Ring. What are you? Oi, oi, oi! Who are you? You're a bandit.
Go on then.
For the flaming!
Possibly Frosty.
Death!
That one. Kick him in the head until he was dead. Alright, well. Thank you, gentlemen, for showing up, I guess. Let's see what we got here. Rings. Oh no, I'm putting stuff away. Don't do that. Over here. That's right, we have that spell. Friends. And protection from petrification. All right. That's all well and good, but we need to see what we got going here. Okay, more gems to Nira. Oh, she's hardly got anything in her inventory that weighs anything. All right, good. And then, all right, so we go back to this guy. I don't even know whether it was anything interesting. There's a little necklace there. That's good enough. Come back down here. And oh yeah, okay. Astaxanthin? What is it? Is it like some treatment for the water, or does it like keep stuff off their skin or something? I do not know much about cichlids. In fact, I've learned more about cichlids since you started
Sunny
hanging
or
out
not,
with me
it's
here.
nice to enjoy the out of doors.
Lots of stuff here. All right, finally. That was interesting. They just kind of spawned out of nowhere there. Yes. Let's see, arrows. Here, I can take a few of them in case I need them. And then you are starting to run through them, so we'll go ahead and give you all the ones we have. And you can you can restock. Good. Plenty now. Yes. Yeah. No idea who those people are. Cold Kettles. Wait a minute. Family amulet. Cold Kettle. That is somebody that I remember hearing the name for. I thought I talked to somebody with that name. Thought. Okay. So it's like it's like vitamins or something that keeps them healthy? Okay. Nice. Well, good.
Spare no one. Forward march. Spare no one. Forward march.
Okay, who are you? Why are you not attacking? Oh, he's attacking with his bow.
Spit it out.
Well, that's pretty dumb. Ah,
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
we're gonna have to rest again here. She's out of heals.
As you direct.
You rang. Right, what's this then?
So how long have you been having fish, is that like a long time thing, or did you just kind of start with that? It looks to me like you've been doing it for a while, but okay, here now. We'll go ahead and save and then rest. All right, well, it worked. Now we're back in the dark again, but that's okay. Keep on heading up here. Oh, yeah, okay. So kind of a lifelong thing then. That's cool. That's nice. Oh, you can't get there from here. Okay. Alright, it's like, oh man, how far around do I have to go? A really long ways. Okay. Well, we'll let these guys go. It'd be nice if there was like a speed acceleration button or something you could push. But there isn't. Sometimes, oh, what do we got here? Kobolds. Okay. Normally, they're not especially dangerous. We'll see how this goes. They're going after the thief. Okay. Oh, dude, they really are going
You're a
after the
queer
thief.
fellow.
Why?
This way.
You rang?
Yeah. Shoot that guy, would ya?
What you want? This way.
Well, that worked out well. Why are you chasing my thief?
Uh-huh. Stand back and watch this.
Ooh.
Yep.
Well, if we're gonna... Aye. That's not good. Oh, I chickened out. I shouldn't have done that.
I've done had enough of this.
Whatever.
Go on then. Sorted.
They're greedy. They want to be fed all the time. Oh, that's so cool. I'm not so sure fish are dumb anyway. I think certain species, especially, I think we've grossly underestimated the intelligence of a lot of creatures on planet Earth. Oh my goodness. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool when you think about that they're you know, again, they're saying, "Oh, someone has returned. Oh my God, it's not who I think it is," or whatever, and then phew, you know, so you're safe and they know you and they know that you're the food guy and that you're safe. That's so cool. I know they're I remember they for a long time people there was kind of an agreement that that birds weren't smart, that they were just kind of
Spit
on,
it out.
they had like this programming reaction to things when they would do stuff, or it was just some kind of routine thing. It wasn't really intelligence, but they're finding out all kinds of different birds display surprisingly high intelligence when it comes to certain kinds of tasks. Crows, corvids in general, are just fabulously smart. Um, that is so cool. That is so cool. Oh man, I had no idea. I like that. Finally. Oh, we get a cutscene. Sort of. Well, an introduction thing.
With your hurried flight from Candlekeep barely behind you, the troubles facing the Sword Coast seem an unfamiliar blur to your fractured nerves. Gorion would not have you sit idle, however, and perhaps investigating local concerns will shed some light on your own predicament.
Wow.
How the iron shortage or the trouble in the Nashkel mines could possibly be linked to you, you have no idea.
I have no idea. Well, all right. I don't think we need to replay that, but thank you for the offer, and now we know to. Do you serve the Flaming Fist? Omnian soldier.
I'm on it.
Okay.
Stand away, citizen!
Wow. All right. Well, I may as well take the opportunity to check the side of the map here, draw in anything, if there's anything to draw in. And there was. That's pretty cool. Nashkel Mines have plugged in carnival traveling. Oh, so there's a carnival off in the distance. All right.
Right, what's this then?
Oh, there's a whole area down here. Okay. Very curious. If you move the hand outside the aquarium, yeah. My dad remarried at a somewhat advanced age. And so this was a long time ago. But the lady he married, she had, I think it was called a tropical red devil. It's a big, fat, orange fish. And he was a real character too. He was a solo fish. He didn't tolerate it well. He ate other like little goldfish for dinner or whatever. But he used to rearrange his the bottom of his tank. It was a big fish tank that he was in. But he would go around and it's like, let's see, these stones go over here and this gravel goes over there. This shell needs to be here. And he'd very carefully put stuff away. And I was always fascinated because, you could reach in with the net and pick up a shell and move it over. And he'd be swimming around. He goes, that shell doesn't go there. And he'd go zooming down and he'd grab it and he'd put it back in the right place. And it's like, what is your problem? But he interacted with people on the outside of the tank also, where he would, pay attention to them and react when people did certain things and that kind of stuff. It's pretty fascinating. And then it's like,
Stand away, citizen!
what? Identify yourselves. Things are not good here, Pickle Flute. I love how there's no way for them to know. They don't even blink. Let's see. You'll have no trouble. What things aren't good? All I have heard are rumors and vague suspicions. Oh, iron is rotten, and there's talk of demons in the mines. Then there's the question of Commander Braga. Oh, wait, this was an American. Commander Brage. Ack, they have stripped him of that title, but I use it yet. He killed his wife and children in a rage one night. And all who saw him. Oh, he killed his wife and children and all who saw him in a rage one night. Then he tore himself away and headed for the hills. He is out there still, and still we mourn, as much for him as for those he's taken. Fie on you now. Fie or fee? You have brought tears to the eyes of his... My goodness. Davis, bring me a heavier pencil. I need to write more grandly. Oh, that's cute. Good heavens.
This
Yeah, all
city
right,
is
well.
a blight on the landscape. Better to have let the land grow wild.
Well, you're the one who wanted to come here. And now you're all grumpy about it.
See? Such feats are easy when you learn to focus their energies through the light of Selune.
Selune. What exactly are you doing there? Tell me.
Thank you for asking. My name is Rasad. I am merely demonstrating some of the ways in which we Sun Soul monks reflect our spiritual light through physical activity. May I tell you more about the Order of the Sun Soul?
Okay. Look, if you're just asking for money, oh please.
The Order of the Sun Soul was founded during the time of...
Hey, what are you supposed to be then? Some sort of kick puncher? Come on, take a poke at me. I dares you.
I have come not to fight, but to demonstrate a few...
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? You prance about, pretending to be some sort of odd man. Or you're just a coward, right?
Yeah, he's a coward.
I am not afraid to defend myself, but I do not seek out conflict without purpose. Instead, I wish to share the light of the Moon Maiden.
Yeah, somebody's going to want to be punched in the teeth instead.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
You're some kind of simpering priest, just pretending you knows how to fight, but really just begging for coins, yeah?
Begging for coins.
A Sun Soul monk uses mind, body, and spirit in equal portions, but not to prove
This
his
is
martial
fun.
superiority. Rather, he seeks to better the lives of those around him.
Oh, this will go over well.
Yeah. Save it for temple school, boy.
Temple school.
If you're not gonna fight nobody, I won't waste any more time on you.
I guess enlightenment doesn't bring in as many coins as a good fist fight. Are you going to take that from him, Baldy? Or you all talk? Oh, I know which one that, yeah.
No, you are correct. Many people find excitement only in physical action. To find true enlightenment, one must combine the physical with the mental and the spiritual.
Okay. So you're on the cumin one next then. That was a fun one. At some point when things stabilize here and I can actually do more than one thing at a time, I got Henry pretty close to where he's going to start the cumins again. I really wanted to do that one over. I got so confused when I got drunk. So now that I've seen it the first time, I pay more attention the second time around.
You seem like someone who would appreciate the tenets of my order. May I tell you more about Selune and the Sun Soul monks?
Actually, I want you to join me. I got all I'm doing right now. I got a dead guy, and if you can fight better than a dead guy,
I have had trouble making ends meet since coming to Nashkel.
oh
If
yeah, there you
doing so
go.
gives me the chance to help others find their inner light, I will be glad to join you.
Oh, interesting. Khalid says, "Welcome, my fellow Kalashite. Perhaps together we shall prevail." Okay, so this guy would be a pretty good addition then, it sounds like. So, we remove the dead guy. And now we are okay. Yeah. Interesting. And Rasad leveled up. Why? We take a look at this guy.
Your wish?
Tell me about yourself. Well, I'm ready to level up. Okay, so he got... I wonder if that was because the average party level is higher now. So anyway, so this dude is a monk, a Sun Soul monk. And he has high strength and dexterity, not too bad. Other things. No extra anything's there. Combat stats. He's got 8 hit points at his current level. No wonder they're leveling him up. Okay, let's do that. He has 10 skills. Find traps. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So he's got thief abilities too. Katana, Scimitar, Wakizashi, and Ninjato. Okay. Single weapon style. Huh. That's interesting. I wonder if we should just load him up as our trap finder. Then Imoen can use her points on other things. Let's do that. Like I presume that I'm going to be able to keep this guy alive endlessly, but yeah. All right. So now he's level 2, and he has 14 hit points. Okay. Well, what do you have in your... He has nothing in his inventory. Oh, because he's a monk. He has boots, moonlight walkers. Armor class +2. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Well, good. Hey, we got somebody who fights better than a dead guy, so we're in good shape.
You rang. Sorted.
Oh no, he's not. They're not interested in talking to us.
Oh,
Taurus.
you haven't seen a man about this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
Is that okay? Nashkel Inn. Okay. I guess we better go in. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Could you guys move away from the door so I can go in? Thank you.
It might be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Oh, no. Seriously?
Right, what's this then?
I'm going to go out again.
Right, what's this then?
Can I save? I'm not in combat yet. I can save. Good. Yeah, come on out. Take it outside. You know the saying. Nope. All right. Well, now we can go back in.
It might be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Okay.
Right, what's this then?
There we go. Got enough room this time. Just fancy my luck seeing you stroll in here bold as day. I expected a hunt and a chase from the description. Well, we could still provide that, you know. Who am I to argue easy coins in the purse? May the Lord of Shadows guide you swiftly to your death. I would first know my attacker. Why are you doing this? Who I am is unimportant, though my name is Neira. What I am is a hunter of bounties, and on your head is a lovely little sum. You know what? Just
Go
in
on,
case. I have a potion of defense. We're just going to drink that immediately. And then we're going to have everybody attack. And I'm going to have...
What is it this time?
Spellcaster does not have a spell. Oh man, I'm out of spells. Well, we'll see how this goes. Why are we not attacking?
Spit it out.
Oh, my heart's really not in this.
You better get it in it.
You rang?
Okay. Oh, no, I can't use the wand because that'll shoot right through my party members. Well, good thing I saved right when I ran outside. Nah, load it.
Sorted.
All right. Well, so we know she's in there. Oh, let's try it like this.
It may be a touch unladylike, but I'm gonna slit your throat, I am.
Okay. Okay,
Right,
good.
what's
Now
this
she's
then?
casting, and we're leaving.
I'm on it.
All right, we'll see if that works. Yeah, it did. I don't know if she canceled her or not, but clear everybody except for you. Okay, now she's got to run.
My turn to save the day.
Take the whole party and attack. Also, pickle
You rang.
fruit. You're gonna try and yeah. No, it's not going. It's not going well.
Nature's servant awaits.
Oh, this is my usual welcome to the party, please don't die thing. Morale failure running. That would be a smart choice. Is anybody else badly injured? Yeah, somebody is. No. No, it's just him. She's fine. Good, she's done. Okay. Whew! That was a little difficult.
Go on then. Right, what's this then?
$6.50 for that one. Regular splint mail. A
Cities
blue
are
helmet.
always so intimidating. So many people.
There's my usual letter, club, and a medium shield. None of that stuff is worth anything. Now we can go back in, right? That was some... Wait a minute.
Right, what's this then?
You're a queer fellow.
So you're fine. Okay.
Spit it out.
Oh, maybe
Right,
they...
what's this
I
then?
don't know. Alright, now we got everybody here. Including the guy who didn't do much to help.
Your wish?
What is this guy here? Combat stats. 2 to 7. So it's a 1d6. It's kind of lame. What is oh, never mind. It's good enough.
I understand.
Me younglings are waiting.
Huh. Prism. The needs of his customers. Alright.
You rang. Right, what's this then?
Oh Lord.
Hello, pal.
We need help. We're not going to explain why we need help. What is
Need
needed.
something, stranger.
Turn around and leave. Alright.
Never had rats. No sorry.
Good. Nice
You do not
place to
dream
stay.
often, but tonight the
Oh.
visions are vivid indeed.
Oof.
Long have you walked, but now you find yourself back amidst the stones of Candlekeep.
Oh
Your
no.
former home looms before you, but the gate is
Something about the
closed and
hero
barred.
story having the same
Over the
elements.
walls, there is a candle in your old room.
Henry back
But as
in
the light
Skeleton
goes out,
and
the brick surrounding the window closes together. The very walls conspire to keep you at bay.
ooh.
A familiar voice startles you. Though it is calm and caring, you cannot go back this way, child. You must go on. Gorion forms before you, and though his image should be comforting, it seems
Henry
but a
is
shade of
hungry.
his living self. He is dead in your dreams, as in life. The
Yes.
phantom of your foster father gestures toward the blackness of the wood, as though it should be inviting. Perhaps it is, in a way, but the traveling will be hard. As you think this, a smooth and obvious path becomes clear out of the corner of your eye. It
Okay.
seems meant for you, pulls at your very being, and
Okay.
promises to quickly lead you away from the life you once led. Perhaps this would be for the best, but it is a bit too convenient for your liking. You do not wish to dwell upon the loss you have endured, but neither should it be forgotten. Gorion smiles and fades away. The pull becomes
Yeah.
a push, but you turn away, steadfast
Maybe
in
I
a
should
new
just
direction.
abandon
The way is
my
not quite as clear,
very fresh
but it is sure to be
replay
interesting
and just
nonetheless.
restart it
A
as
whisper
hardcore
follows
and,
as you
do it
stride
that way.
away. Something vestigial and sinister.
Yeah. The thing is, there's nothing to buy and sell here. The thing is, that's all well and good, but it didn't. Those kinds of things, they don't really. There needs to be a purpose to it. You know, lore is designed. I mean, it's supposed to give you something to think about, understand, that sort of thing. When you have a dream, and in the dream you you see Candlekeep, but then you're not supposed to see Candlekeep, and then you see a way forward, but there's nothing about what way, what elements are there, what is interesting about that concept. It's kind of Nira, take a look at this helmet. Yeah, I'm with you there. It's not like I get angry and it's like this is terrible, and it's not terrible. It's just it's kind of clumsy to me. Infravision up to 120 feet. Protects again. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Do any of my fighters not have infravision? Let's start with Pickle Flute. Do you have infravision? I don't know where that would be. Surely somebody has infravision here. If I could find it in one place, then I would be able to. I don't think anybody has that here. Stats. No, not biography. I don't know. Whatever. We just give it to Pickle Flute in the beginning. We'll figure out where that would be some other time when I can just poke away at it. Okay. Grab fancy thing, put on head. Here, we'll give this other fancy thing to you just because you should have a fancy thing, Khalid. There we are. He is slightly encumbered. Can I? You can wear. You can wear splint mail. I thought it said druid can. Oh. She can wear plate mail as a fighter. I swear it wouldn't have let me do that before. Okay, well, beautiful, fine, fantastic. Good. We used up the last studded leather. Can the monk? No. I don't think they can wear any kind of armor. Let's see here. Free. Oh, I guess I should read the letter. Same bounty notice as always. And then, yeah, I gotta find a place to sell stuff. Normal and hardcore, you don't get the same value loot. You don't get the dragon set, right. Okay. Trusting Militias in a hardcore, it's worth 600. It's 23. Okay, is that because you don't get as much loot when you're going through the game, or is that so they drop the prices, or is it just that? Well, I guess some of the loot isn't there. Man, I am. There. No, I think we're all right. Okay. Let's save after all that nonsense. And then let's send the thief
What you
around.
want? This way.
Wait, who are you? Commoner.
I have things to do. Why
I
not
hate
being
this
sitting on me
stupid
double
tone.
talking to you?
Right. Okay, also, you can get glasses on Nest. Fewer that get loot, but okay. Okay.
Me youngins are waiting.
I'll wait for you to leave that room before I go try to loot the cabinet. Oh, for God's sake. Alright, not much to... Oh, wait, there's a whole room back here. See what's back there. See, I don't know if she notices if I steal stuff. No. This guy did, though. Maybe. No, maybe that was just him saying, I need some ale. Don't know. Still don't know. Takes longer time to increase the value on skill. Yeah, I heard that your experience gain in Always was slower.
I'm on it.
Nashkel's store. And this is Tardis, and you were looking for...
You haven't seen a man about
No.
this tall and this wide, have you? That lout.
Ah, see, that makes sense. Suddenly that whole thing becomes useful and valuable. Also, potions that help increase your skill.
I'm on it.
Fox, that kind of thing. Or no, Fox is the one that increases experience as well. But quick finger and that kind of thing.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Includes the White Wolf up in Cloud Peak ice fields. Short way south. Easy pickings for a smart sword. If you get the pelt, I'll pay you good money. Yeah. Alright, finally we can sell stuff here. Whoa, Fire Opal Ring is 250. I need to hang on to that. I'm not sure what that's all about. And then the family amulet, we should definitely be hanging on to that. Sell that stuff off. Oh, that's right. Okay, and then you got 2 things to get rid of. And then you got a bunch of stuff to get rid of. Now we just dump all this stuff here. Magic missile she doesn't need. Bluestone necklace. Helmet. Gold necklace. A bunch of other rings. Sell all that stuff. Now we're starting to get some cash in here. Sell that one off. Good. Okay, now for buying. Let's see what they have here. Dagger, dart. Right. Nothing super incredible. There. I don't know how much of that I needed, but just History of the Fateful Coin, also for sale here. That thing is everywhere. Okay, good. That's done. A lot of fussing. I don't know if everybody plays this type of game the same way, but I feel like I'm constantly editing and fiddling with stuff here. Give some arrows to you. Give the bullets to you. And give you the jewelry too, so I clear it out of my inventory. Okay, so that's taken care of. You need to get your arrows put in. That's good. And then you are the same, and you're using your mace, sling, Nira's staff +1. Well, she can do up close fighting. All right. Yeah. Good. Let me just save one more time here. No telling what'll be waiting for us out of the door. Yeah.
Right, what's this then?
Yeah, because then it's not just cheese, you know, where you're way overpowered and then you take potions so you're even more way overpowered. There it's like, well, now I'm taking them because it you know, it helps offset the difficulties. Here lies Greg. Reader, if cash thou art in want of any, dig 4 feet deep and thou wilt find a penny.
For the glory of
What? Oh, Baron. Gastkill. I recognize Jaheira in your group, so you must be the adventurers I was expecting. Imagine that. I am Baron Gastkill, Mayor of Nashkel, and I am happy to welcome you. I am sorry we had to meet under these circumstances. Okay. What's wrong? I can't believe you haven't guessed. Well, someone could just come out and say it, right? Our mines are all but shut down because the workers continually go missing. And what ore we do get is tainted somehow. Need the guards here, and we want you to find out what the hell is wrong with the mines. All right. Yeah. Level all skills except drinking, max swords and warfare, and every weapon skill is about 20. Yeah. And that's an accomplishment for I mean that takes time. All right, so now we're back out of town again here. Okay. Temple of Helm. All right.
I'm on it.
Appears to be a temple. Nalin.
Intrepid adventurers at our door.
Helm guards are all over all the realms. His servants are at your disposal. The vigilant one stands ready to mend ailments, divert the unyielding blah 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 for a suitable donation, of course. Same as usual. Healing. Oh, you can raise the... You can raise the dead? Oh, that's the thing. So I could drag that dude's corpse here and then get him... Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that. Nice. And you know what? Just because now I can afford a few of these. I used a bunch of them not too long ago. $170 to finish the main. Good deal. How many episodes did that take you to complete that one? Just out of idle curiosity. Long swords is love. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, you just burned both of mine. Okay, she needs one. Who else used up theirs? She's got 2, 1, 2, and none. So you need the last one. There we go. All right. Didn't use Bane poison until the end of the game. Yeah. Yeah. That was... I agree. They definitely balanced it better.
You must gather your party before venturing.
Sorted.
And, okay. Ooh, black.
Oh, you have returned, and so soon.
I would not think of making you wait but a moment for your just reward. When council told me they had procured Grey Wolf to rid the woods of the bandit Tonquin, I knew we could expect swift justice. I would not have predicted success this quickly. Half for you. But who else could be striding into town looking as you do? Please accept this meager sum of 200 gold pieces as well as... No, I can't steal from you. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's... All right.
Good on you if you save the day.
Nice. I got a reputation increase.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Oh, yes. I am not very proud. 28. Yeah. Yeah. You had more stamina than I did, I think. I really, both in order, if I start at 7 or 8 o'clock at night, yes, I could be up until 2, but then I start living in a state of regret. So it's usually after a few hours. I also, in the beginning, I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll edit these, I'll leave the long videos out there, but I'll edit them into kind of episodic things. But you know what? I don't think that would make much difference. I don't think I would be getting a lot more views by doing that. It doesn't seem like it. I think that's more something for if I end up with a lot of people who, I get extra people who would like, oh, that would be so much better if we could see that or whatever. But at that point, right now, that'd just be a lot of extra work for nothing. So. Yeah, I wish I wish they weren't so good at that, finding you out sometimes. It made me nuts too that they behaved appropriately in the sense of you walk into somebody's house and then people are like, "Get out, I'm calling the guard," and then they call the guard. You know, if I'm sitting here and some dude just walks in and starts looking around in my kitchen, I'm not going to sit there and go, well, as long as you don't take anything, I guess it's okay. It's not okay. Get out of here. So, but in a video game where I want them to leave me alone, it's a little more irritating. All right. Well, how do I get over there? Oh, I just go on the path and then I go there. All right. So that's a path. What's on this side of the map? Out of curiosity, there is the carnival. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely an issue for me. After I get done with streaming, which I probably should do here pretty soon, I'm usually just sitting here for another hour or so, not really doing, I'm not going to sleep, but I'm not doing anything useful either. I'm just kind of hanging out and clearing my head and that sort of thing. So there's no point in going to bed and then I'm just lying there, a million things in my head and they're not slowing down. So.
Yep.
Yep.
This way.
Let me go ahead and save because I've been walking around a lot. It's the thing I figured out with this game is I really don't like redoing big parts of it.
Spit it out. Sorted.
Okay.
I'm on it.
And who are you?
Salutations.
Why, you didn't even have the common decency to remove your footwear. Look at all the mud you've tracked. Get out. Leave. Be gone.
No time to chit-chat.
Lady, I don't see why you should get all angry. I'm an important business. I can't have strangers stomping about my home. When I get back, please make sure that you're gone. Okay, that's fine. You take care out there, sir.
I've done had enough of this.
Just going to take a really quick look around, and then I promise I will possibly leave you be. Look at these spells. Nice. And a history of Shadowdale, and a bunch of other stuff that doesn't matter. Do you have spells over here too? You're a noble woman, you won't miss much, right? Anyway, you should keep your shelves locked if you don't want people to take your stuff. Oh,
I'm gone.
Again.
Salutations.
Interesting. Locks keep honest people. Yeah, that's right. Lockpicks don't open chests. People open chests. Wow.
Leave me be, or the guard will have you.
Samantha! We're adventurers. Just came to town. What's your name? We're here to talk about monsters. We're here to see you. What's your name? You're a very pretty woman, Samantha. We've heard talk about you all over town. We just wanted to come up here and see if that was true.
Are you looking at me?
What the hell?
Are you looking at me?
You step away from my girl, lecherous brigands. You don't know what you're dealing with. I've trained with the guard for a good 2 years, and I think I'm a little more than a match for the likes of you. Your thrashing must... When I am not naked and weaponless. Oh. We must run. Oh, okay. They all left. Awesome. Does that mean I can examine the contents of these I don't think I'm going to be getting in there. No. She's going to have to level up again at some point. No, it's getting to be about 11 o'clock. I should probably just call it enough here. Let's see if I can get into this one really quick. Nah, that's not working. And I suppose we could try the front hallway here. Nah.
I'm gone.
Locks for noble people are
You
too
rang.
tough.
Right, what's this then? Sorted.
Yeah. We'll do it a save. And call it good here. Oh, my goodness. Well, victory of sorts. Good to see you guys. Thank you for hanging around, sticking around. This was kind of a weird, quiet session in that game. I thought it was going to end up being a little more exciting with lots of stuff going on. But that's what it is. It is what it is. You guys made up for it by being incredibly charming company. Very grateful for that. And plan stays the same. I will try to be back on Thursday. And it looks like nothing special is going on this week. So yeah, we'll see you guys again soon. Thank you, Subutai. Delightful to see you again. I'll try to check in on the latest Hellish Court stuff. See if I can get some time to watch you as well. So delightful to see you as well, Victor. Hope you have a good rest of your day today. MPS, as always, very, very delightful to have you along for the ride. Enjoy the fish, man. And we'll see y'all again soon.